I hear such tales in Tradmouth regarding the Queen's fortunes. Some say she has won a great victory, and King Henry is restored to his rightful throne. Others, that she and her son are dead in some great battle. But chiefly I am anxious regarding yourself and Edmund. Send word, I beg you, that you are safe. I pray most earnestly for your return, but John has fallen in with wicked men, and I know not what to do. I worry also for Elizabeth, as she spends much time in his company against my wishes. I seek a husband for her, yet there is no man here suitable. I've ordered masses to be said at All Saints' Church for your safe and speedy return to Derenham. Master Fletcher is travelling to Gloucester with cloth, and will endeavour to inquire for you and deliver this into your hand. Your most loving and anxious wife, Marjorie. Written at Derenham, this 6th day of May, 1471.
Gloria Treadley played with the key, passing it from hand to hand, twisting it in her fingers, wondering what to do with it. She comforted herself with the thought that it was unlikely the police would search the cottage. From past experience, she knew that they had to have a good reason to obtain a search warrant, and they had no reason to search, no reason at all. She heard one of the bare polished floorboards creak behind her, and she swung round.
Alec, why'd you have to creep around like that? You nearly gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, Ma. I was trying not to disturb you. She looked her son in the eye.
You've been disturbing me ever since you were a nipper.
Her voice softened.
Here, why don't you make yourself useful? Go up there and see that you've not left anything lying about. Make sure that there's no sign that you've been there. Understand?
Old Bill might still be up there.
If it's not safe, you'll just have to come back here, and we'll hope for the best, eh?
She stared at her son. Sometimes she didn't know why she bothered, but she knew in her heart of hearts she had no option. She would defend him to the last, like a mother tigress defends her cubs. He was her Alec. He was all she had, whatever he was, whatever he might have done. He took the key from her and put it in the pocket of his jeans. Then he left the room without a word, and Gloria heard the front door of the cottage closing with a loud bang. Rachel Tracy looked at the shop fascia of Angela's Angels, noting the ethereal beings flitting between bold Gothic letters. It reminded her of heavy rock posters she had seen from times gone by. She pushed the shop door open, and bells tinkled, the early warning system that must have alerted the robber who had made his escape when a customer crossed the threshold. She stood in the shop and looked around. Angels everywhere. Big angels, small angels, pictures, statues, books, key rings, posters, mobiles. The place was dimly lit. It gave her the creeps. She turned to Trish.
"I'll know where to come if I run out of angels," she said, trying to lighten the mood. "My mum knows this woman who's into angels. She told me once that we've all got a guardian angel out there somewhere," said Trish, looking around. "I wonder if this Angela woman makes a living out of all this."
Rachel, whose experience of angels had been limited to playing Gabriel once in a school nativity play, grunted with sceptical disapproval.
"The soccers are finished. Let's take a look around."
She led the way into the back, to a small kitchen, which had a cheap utilitarian look, white melamine cupboards, a small formica table, and 2 bentwood chairs placed beneath a flaking sash window. A pile of clean white dishes were stacked on the stainless steel draining board. The back door stood shut but unblocked. Whoever had robbed and attacked Angela Sims had left that way. There was nothing to see now but a telltale blood stain spreading across the grey lino floor. The angel of death had already flown off to the forensic lab in a plastic bag. They walked through to the sitting room, a small claustrophobic room, with shabby rag rugs on the floorboards, faded Indian throws over the sofa and chairs, bright oriental hangings on the walls, and the debris of burned-out candles in the dusty iron fireplace.